Last time on the Empire Initiative. The Crusaders reunited to share what they had learned during their time apart. Reign gave Dart Rosinia's research notes from her experiments with the Frogfolk. While Dart studied it carefully, the rest of the team left for Lorran-Dar to give Lokara a proper orcish burial. At a tavern called the Stiff and Stout, they met Craig and Glasha, and Talrin explained the circumstances of Lokara's death. With the seeds of rebellion planted, Reign set about making flyers and pamphlets to spread the word. Meanwhile, Dart was disturbed to discover that the souls of his people were being used to power some kind of psionic crystals, and worse still, they were being stolen while they were still tadpoles. This is episode 40, Unyielding.
We are with Zevari and Reign, Talrin and Verlin in the Stiff and Stout. As you guys are kind of making your flyers and you're talking strategy, it becomes later in the morning and patrons start to sort of trickle in. Zevari, you at one point you look up and you look at the decorations on the walls of the tavern. And most of them are pretty standard. There's even a deer head, right? Cool. But you also see that there is a map.
A map.
Yeah, there's a large framed map.
Does it look familiar at all?
It's a map of Rinvara.
Oh.
And it's a stylized sort of, I guess you could say artistic sort of map. It's not literal.
Would it be possible for me to be able to copy this? I know I can
copy the map.
Yeah. I can usually copy handwritings of stuff that I see.
I think you probably could.
My brain was use flux as silly putty and push it up again.
I want to draw it.
You could just wait for me. I have cartographer's tools.
Oh, the first sight of Rinvara. Really? The first real...
Kinda, yeah.
I mean, we've seen it in the distance.
I drew this actually, funnily enough, before we did the map game, which is funny.
Oh,
it's cute.
But Samaria was watching a video about ancient maps, actual ancient maps.
Yeah, that was a really good video.
They were more dioramas or kind of guides than necessarily a one-for-one recreation of the place.
Yeah.
And so that's the kind of style I was going for.
I like that.
Cute. Well, yeah. You show it?
Yeah, show it to...
Okay.
You're nudge Reign, you're hey, look at this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Isn't it so cute?
This is amazing. I always love it when you draw things. This is really, really cool.
So yeah, in game it is a hand-painted map done in inks and watercolor. And it's as you're looking at it, Talrin will say, "Oh yeah, that's actually a famous piece of art right there."
Really?
Mm-hmm. It was painted by the famous painter Sheena Tantu.
That's adorable.
Yeah, she's a famous orc painter. Usually kind of does abstract stuff, so this is really,
really talented
it's a passion
work
project.
that she did. Yeah.
You could show it to Ryan.
It's great. I love the little farm. I love it when the little farm patches are on it. Ugh, my rural ass. Where's the farm patches?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Where's the crop rotation?
And yeah, it should have a little. It has a little, Easter eggs, a little bit of information about the place.
Yeah, this is the first map I've seen of anything for Rinvara, so this is actually kind of helpful.
Talrin's oh yeah, it's kind of the city you get to know more vibes wise, and but It's a nice map. I think it kind of captures the energy of the Citadel pretty good.
Kind of ominously?
Now that you put it that way, like, I see it.
Kind of ominously.
I used to think it looked really cool.
I mean, yeah, if you ignore
kind
all,
of
like, the
embarrassing.
ominous aura, totally.
I mean, honestly, I do really like it. Hold on, I'm pulling it up again. Can actually look at the real thing.
Yeah, by all means, it's for you guys.
Like, it is really beautiful in its own way. Like, tell me about the rings and the stuff on top. Like, what is that?
Well,
Are those like people? Like, is that like area, like walls, or is that like
Evil
force
aura.
field?
I think it's supposed to be sort of representative of like
The energy?
energies that sort of come from the bell tower.
Oh.
And
I see.
the circular sort of,
So the bell tower has been
Picture
a thing
of-
for a long time.
I mean, since we like moved here,
I think it's like part of the ruins.
we've been here for like a decade. No, it was built.
Oh, okay.
It was built, although it's integrated into, Talon will tell you, it's integrated into the ruins. Like, you can access it from the underground catacombs.
Interesting.
But it was built like on top of like an old tower. There's an old tower, and they used that as like kind of like the foundation to build it, and it's built out of special material, including sin metal. Of
A
course.
ton of that stuff.
Sin metal.
Yeah.
It's made
But
of...
also brick and, mortar, of course.
So you found it with sin metal. Or did you use sin metal to build it?
Well, it's sort of like the sin metal. There are like sin metal rods that give the whole thing more structure because it's very tall.
It was added. So sin metal.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it was added. I mean,
But it is there.
And Rain, you definitely would know that, like, if
Rain
you
is a-
saw it, I feel like you would be able to tell kind of more, about how it was built.
Yeah.
And Talleyrand he's unsure. He's unsure. He just sort of knows, like, they've been here for like did they say like a decade or so? And so he doesn't exactly know how it was built. But it has metal rods.
I feel
wonder
like
what
the metal
happens if it
rods, the metal rods amplify the singing bowl.
What happened if they didn't have the metal rod?
What if the metal rods got
Destroyed.
dinged or changed,
Or
know?
blown up even.
Or holes drilled into?
Or punched really hard.
Because then it changes.
Talleyrand will kind of shrug. He's like, honestly, I'm not sure. Like, I don't know if like the tower is like, I guess I never considered that.
Like it's the conduit for the bowl that's inside. It reverberates throughout. That's how it can go through so far. It's an antenna.
I would take the dwarven expertise on that.
And
Hey, it's above my.
Rain
Hey,
also has experience with, it's not her dwarven family, but she does have experience with mountain dwarves where she's from, the dwarves of the hammer tone, and they particularly, this is Rain lore, they fight with like tuning forks and vibrations. So, and amplifying vibrations is like their forte. And so Rain would have seen this before.
I mean, yeah, that is reasonable assumptions to have. Definitely. It's definitely something that
Rain has to
think-
see
yeah.
it for her own eyes. This is just what she's
51%.
getting for an artistic representation of what's happening. So she needs to see for her own eyes, like, what the metal rods are and how she can fuck with them.
Talleyrand's like, wow, I just thought that like it was like vibes. I mean, I guess it is. It's not good vibes. But
No, they're bad vibes for sure. That shit's stale.
And for those listening at home, it is a map drawn with pen and colored pencils.
Check our socials at Fourth Pod.
This will be uploaded.
Yeah.
Full
and
scan.
Our website on the artwork page.
it has a banner. It says Rinvara, the city of harvests.
Oh. That's kind of...
And it has the Eternal Citadel
You said
on
al
it.
dente earlier.
It has a list of places, the sites, stopover, fringeway, rounds, the oasis.
Shit, did you say are the farm things that I pointed out, is that the frogs or is that actually agricultural farms?
The answer is yes.
So, each city kind of like each little village has like a main thing that they do. Marie's is it's a farming town. It's like actual farms. We're talking like grain.
Okay, I
and,
liked the grain.
fruit
That's
and
what I was
stuff.
like, is that
Yeah.
rows of frogs?
Alkir is like a hunting village, so that's why they have the arrow and like the little flags because they're like hunters. They're
Adorbs.
yes, and then Lorran-Dar has goats, so they have the horn.
So they horny. Got it.
Yes, exactly, exactly. Oh,
Down, girl.
That was not a good goat. It's fine.
goat's kind of hard. It's kind of yeah. That was pretty good.
That's something between me and the sanctity of my car. You'll get a random audio message one day.
Like,
Loud as fuck.
But yeah, they have goats. Oh, and they also have aurochs, which are like they're kind of like bison. They're like the orc version of bison.
My girl knows about the aurochs.
Yes, and they also have molars. So they actually have several different types of livestock. Molars are kind of like boars.
Oh, I thought you were saying that the thing before had molars, like teeth.
Holy shit. Like, why do we need to know that?
Or like, do they grind us? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. But yeah, no, there's they have several different types of livestock. And Lorran-Dar also has like a tannery, which is sort of near the graveyard because it smells bad.
Keep it over there.
But yeah, so you get your first kind of look at not only the city but like the culture that sort of surrounds it.
If we send propaganda to where the livestock is, everything will soon crumble.
Say,
just like in Plague Inc., you gotta target the livestock.
What, like vibrations? Research shows vibrations cause livestock to be tainted. I don't know.
Oh.
What is, or like,
Send conspiracy.
what is the, I mean, it's about frogs? I don't, like, is that the livestock we're talking?
Well, I mean, like the farmers and whatnot. If we want to continue spreading propaganda.
I mean, propaganda is just the truth. I shouldn't.
Well, yeah.
I don't think we should
to
call
them
it
it's propaganda.
To them, it's propaganda. So it's like frogs have souls. Frogs have like these are people. Frogs are friends, not food. Frogs are friends, not crystals. Actively talk about how like they're converting like frog souls into crystals, and
we'll call it the Frog Report, the Fribbish Report.
What if we do like big missing posters and we put Lokara on them and
Oh, and then talk about
talk about these. Everybody has somebody that they know that's gone missing.
Like Lokara's dead. No, it's not missing. Lokara's dead.
Lokara's dead. I was talking about
but
other people.
Body was taken by Rosinia. Like, do the facts. Like they think it's propaganda, but we know it's not a smear. It's just we have facts on paper.
Yeah,
and we are duplicating those facts to spread to the masses, in preparation for Dart's arrival. And Rain, just to reiterate, she is sending updates of what they are doing. like that at noon we will be burying Lokara's body or her remains in the box that we have. And you, like, he has been invited to the funeral. There are like some on our side, and the others we will be really informing at that time. With Lokara's like at funeral, like we just invited them to her funeral, right?
Yeah.
And so there's an opportunity for a big major speech, and we will be there to sift out anyone that we feel like wouldn't agree or like is being shifty. Rain is going to pin
like the dissenters.
Yeah,
fidgeting.
While you're talking about dissenters, roll me a perception check, Rain.
I would like to use my inspiration.
Okay.
I feel
If you'd like to.
Already, my first roll, it was a 3. Plus 9, so 12.
I could give you some inspo. I'm not inspo. Oh my god. Guidance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll give you some guidance. You just feel warmth of Asmodeus. But it's not much.
Well, I got a 14.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, with a 14, you don't notice anything that seems out of the ordinary. There are more people coming in for the morning, like, breakfast and stuff like that. You can see that Craig is now kind of rushing to serve people, and he does have another, like, worker join him. It's like another, like, sort of young adult woman, and she's running tables and bringing out breakfast for people. It's not like super busy, but it's steady business. So you're probably like start lowering your voices a bit, and yeah. I assume.
Yeah, I feel like Rain doesn't know anybody, right? Like, she doesn't know what their intentions are. She just knows and sees that people are coming in and out.
Yeah.
Right? So she's just like, Talrin, we don't know who would be on our side. Do you have any idea?
Well,
and how we could maybe like sift them out before, someone comes here with another person who is ready to,
I don't spend like, a ton of time on Star, but I feel like, if we want a little bit more privacy, we could rent a room here, or we can rent a room at In Stitches, which is In Stitches, which is a tailor, but they also have a room that they rent out for guests. So we could kind of talk more there. Is that what you mean? Like, because we are a mixed company, that's for sure. I don't know everybody here.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just
I know most of the business owners.
Do they all look? I think we need to let them know about Lokara and the fact that her death was because of Rosania, which was because of Emperor Dane. And that they have been studying, like, they've been doing, like, fucked up things, like, before Dark gets there. Like, they need to know what's going on before, or they're all going to freak out and be like, a frog has escaped.
I mean, are we sure it's, is now the time to, like, bring Dart out? Not to, like, question you, because, like...
Yeah, it's a good question.
I'm wondering, like, I guess, most people don't even know that Lokara has passed.
Mm-hmm.
It might just be like a lot to throw at everyone. I mean, it was a lot to throw at me.
No,
honestly, like, it was a lot. I was definitely overwhelmed many a times by you guys. No offense.
No, I tend to do that.
I'm overwhelmed by us often.
But yeah, so it's a lot. Verlin's like, I don't know, it wasn't really a lot for me. Like,
you saw it,
but you, like, I don't know. You're different, Verlin.
I'll ask what Dart wants to do. And Rain sends Dart a message.
Oh boy.
We're here for Dart, and I'm not going to make any decisions on Dart's behalf.
By all means, yeah. I mean, neither.
Yeah. So
I already know what happens if I try to do that.
Dart. Yeah, what do you want to do? I don't want to put you in danger. I don't want to put Boulder in danger. I don't want to put any of us in danger. This is your decision. Do you want to come here, or do we want us to regroup later? And just get Lucara buried and we can circle back.
I mean, I feel like it's wise to, like, plant the seeds of, not necessarily revolution per se, but, like, the seeds of distrust in the whole institution. In so much as, like, Lucara was a fake, and they're being lied to about what Vryn is up to, and what the frogs are for, and just, because I feel like building distrust for the institutions that, like, have authority over them is, like, the first stepping stone towards building, like, a revolutionary force. And I feel like if I show up too early, that's not gonna go well.
I agree.
Like, I would have to give one hell of a speech to get these guys on my side this soon. But I feel like if word starts to spread, and then an event happens where they are, like, confronted with the reality that the rumors had suggested, that they'll be more likely to, like, to reconsider, like, where their loyalties lie, you know?
So let's spread this propaganda, their propaganda. Let's spread the truth. And then, hold on. Bury Lucara.
Yes.
Spread the truth. Circle back with Dart.
Yeah, I feel like they need to know, in particular, that Lucara was a fake. And that, like, a necromancer was posing as Lucara. And that, like, we kind of need to get people behind the idea that, like, hey, if you notice that Vryn's been acting real funny, and his, like, closest associate was a secret necromancer who wasn't actually an orc and was like, posing as Lucara.
From the Empire that doesn't respect us.
Doesn't Vryn look tired? Sorry,
Actually, no, nobody knows because he won't take off the helmet.
This is true.
Yeah, and I feel like
In that last
that's
speech of
the good
his?
place to start. It's just be like,
Sow seeds of doubt.
yeah.
All right, let's do it.
And last session, Klasha did mention to you that she knew some people who were kind of disgruntled, and that she could, connect you with them. She would need, like, a time and place.
Let's get a room at the Stitch.
Yeah, the tailoring place. It's, like, nice and private.
I feel like
Maybe they could be sympathetic.
having a private room in a sewing place, like, they know they be getting stitches if they say shit. They know that their place is highly flammable, is really what I'm saying.
And we will light this bitch up.
Burn it down!
Burn, baby, burn.
Yeah, by all means, says Tallerin, I can take you there. It's kind of like diagonally across the way, and it's just off of, like, the main business area, so it's, like, right in that row behind near some small houses. It's a very short walk. This is a super small village. It's also a very short roll, and it probably only takes, like, 5 or 6 minutes to go over there. It is a small but tall building. It's, like, got 2 stories, but it has, like, a really small footprint. And the siding it's weathered, it's aged. It's got wood siding, but the siding has been it's been stained to be, like, kind of like a lilac purple, but at this point it's kind of, like, gray at the edges. The roof is yellow, and the sign is a pillow with, like, a sewing needle and, like, a thread going through it. And yeah, Tallerin will be like, yeah, this place is actually pretty legit. They don't serve breakfast, though.
That's fine.
Understandable.
If you need a minor repair on your clothes, they'll do it while you're staying here. So
Can you guys give me elbow patches on like this coat I got?
Yeah, you can ask them. So
They're fashionable and functional for wheelchair users.
He'll lead you guys in Stitches, and sitting on a rocking chair just inside the door, an older, like sort of like late middle-aged orcish woman, and she is actively knitting, and it looks like she's making something sort of like large and textured, like kind of frilly. But yeah, as soon as you guys open the door, it rings a bell, and she'll sort of like lean over to see who comes in, and she goes, "Oh, Talrin! I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing, sweetheart? I heard you were missing." He's like, "Do I look missing to you?" He's like, "Yeah, you know, I got tripped up a little bit, but hey, you know, I made some new friends on the way." And he kind of gestures to you guys.
Finger gun.
And Talon will say, "This is Charisse. She's the owner of Stitches. Her and her husband Ubesh opened this place. They've been with us at every place we've ever had to move to, because you know they've moved around quite a bit. So he's known them for a long time."
Can you please remind me their names?
So Charisse is the lady, and her husband's name is Ubesh. Yeah, like Ubesh. You can it like smells like soap, like linen soap, and there's fabrics stored sort of like on hangers along the walls, kind of making this place a little bit cramped, with just how much stuff there is. And there's a lot of color. There's a lot of visual noise.
Rain has to do the thing where, because there's no elbow room to push, she has to like put her elbows in and just barely push her like wheels.
Oh yeah.
To like make sure like Flux doesn't get like seen like moving her.
And Talrin will ask Charisse for the room. The room's upstairs, and it's just one room, one bed, but the bed's really comfy, says Talrin. And yeah, she's happy to, she's like, "Well, you know, for you don't have to pay anything, honey. Don't worry about it." He's like, "Thanks." She's like, and Charisse will kind of like gesture to you guys and say, "Talrin here is practically my grandchild.
We've got
You're all my little babies," she says. And she's kind of gesturing to Zevari, Verlin, and Talrin, because they're all orcs.
That makes sense.
But yeah, and she doesn't ask your names. She's like, it's not, she doesn't really think it's her business. You kind of get that vibe, like she's not in your business, but she sees that you're with Talrin, and that's enough for her.
Rain definitely buys some fabrics, or like goes and like wants to like support her small business.
Oh yeah, by all means. So yeah, you can buy like fabrics or clothing, or if you need anything repaired, like you said, if you wanted like elbow pads, or
I don't really have any clothes with sleeves on me right now.
Buy something with sleeves, get elbow pads installed, rip them out with your big muscles.
Get that repaired.
But yeah, they have some nice fabrics. Silk made from moon moths is the most expensive fabric they have. That stuff is 10 gold a yard.
Oh, well, I want that. 1 yard of that. Because I want to make Zara something. And I want
it shimmers. It shimmers in the moonlight. It has like a slight like luminescent quality to it. And it's like it's as soft as elven silk, is what Charisse will say to you about it.
Well, I'm gonna get 5 yards because I want to make like a shimmery undershirt. Is it like see-through-ish, or what is it like?
It's not. No, I wouldn't say it's sheer. It's not like so opaque that you couldn't shine light through it, but it's not quite sheer.
So I want some sheer fabrics.
Okay.
That match this expensive stuff, and then I'm gonna do panels of expensive stuff and like highlights of expensive stuff with sheer, because they would want to make sheer so that they could layer it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. So the other fabrics are like much cheaper. Probably about 2 silver a yard for any other fabric.
She's starting to compile birthday presents. So she wants to make them a shirt, like clothes.
Next week's ham fact: when is your birthday and how do they celebrate it?
I'm just spying for Rain with my ham prompts. But yeah, and she'll happily sell you the fabric. She'll give you a deal since you bought so many yards. She'll give you the 5th yard of moon moth silk free. So,
Perfect.
45.
And maybe just like throw in some random remittance so I can make some other cool things for other people.
Yeah.
Just like,
so yeah, 45, 50 gold, somewhere around there.
You got it.
Yeah, she's happy to. She rolls each like different cut up in like a paper roll to sort of protect it.
I love it.
Yeah.
She puts
and then she can like bundle it all together with twine.
She puts it in her bag of holding and starts thinking about stuff she could do with it. Thank you so much. This is gonna.
Oh, of course, darling.
This is really going to make someone happy.
It's not often that we get dwarves coming through here. I would love to hear your stories. If you have stories to tell, that is, of course. No pressure.
I don't tell my stories for free, love.
Okay. I don't sell my fabric for free, so I understand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a living.
Yeah. Isn't it, though? Isn't it? Okay, well, I won't ask again. Thanks for the business. And I hope you enjoy the room.
Thanks for the discretion in the room. We're grateful. Slips another like gold piece.
The room is nice and tidy. It's small. It's got like a periwinkle paint on the walls. It has like a small sort of side table for your things and a dresser, and it also has a mirror. It's like it's like a round mirror on the wall. There's a little like wash basin, but there isn't like a shower. There's no like running water here. So, it's just got some fresh water in it. So if you need to like wash your hands or something. But yeah, it's a nice like quaint little room. The wooden floors are a little bit creaky. You can kind of feel the age. You guys finally have, a little bit of privacy. It's a little bit cramped with everybody in there, to be honest. Because it's, 4 of you. It definitely you could easily fit more people in there, but like.
So we put the bed up so that we can fit more people.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that would definitely work.
Just so that we can make it a point where the people that Glasha knows could come and chat with us.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Make it a central location.
So yeah, you're moving the bed and whatnot. And we will go over to Dart and Boulder, you guys are staying in the little house, sort of outside of Lorran-Dar. You've been getting lots of updates. Boulder keeps going, tell me what's in the book.
Dad, are we there yet?
Can you tell me, have you finished reading the book? What's in the book?
What's in the book?
I'm gonna say that.
Will you teach me to read Elvish?
Oh.
Boulder can read, he just can't read Elvish.
Elvish, okay. Because
Yeah.
that thing is written in Elvish.
Yeah, Rosenia is an elf.
Yeah.
So, not exactly. I can't really read Elvish without my helm on.
Does it give you confidence?
No, it's more like it's a magic helmet that lets me understand languages.
That makes more sense.
And I know a few languages, but this isn't one of them, so without my helmet, I couldn't decipher this.
May I borrow your helmet?
Well, it's magic, so you have to attune to it, which takes hours, and
May
it's
I
a whole
attune
thing.
to your helmet?
I can tell you what's in the book, which would be a lot faster, but I feel like...
Do you think I should not know?
I feel like whatever bad thing you think is in the book is probably not too far off from what is indeed in the book. Like, it's bad. It's bad news. Like, we know it's bad. We know they're not doing good things. And this just confirms it. And I feel like telling you anything beyond that is just going to be like making you upset unnecessarily. It's salting the wound. You know what I mean? You don't want that. I don't want that. We need clear heads. I'm already upset enough. Like this.
I will stop asking.
I can tell you that I am heartbroken in a way that I've only felt one other time in my life.
I can't keep living like this. I can't.
Oh my god.
It's the most painful thing I've ever had to read.
I understand.
But all it does is strengthen my resolve to free our other frog brothers and sisters.
The elite syndicate will realize their goals.
And I think
Our goals.
That's what's important.
The syndicate will prevail.
Indeed.
We cannot fail.
That we cannot.
We'll put them all in jail.
We are without flaw.
That's probably not accurate.
I say that to myself to get ready for fights.
Oh, that's actually a pretty good idea. So we definitely have a fight coming. Now,
Good. That's what I am best at. I am not so good at the talking.
I'm going to talk some strategy with you briefly.
I don't know why I said the talking.
So, with all the force we can muster,
Yes.
we simply do not have the numbers to take on all the orcs in this place. There's just too many. But
I think that we could do it. We just have to pick them off. Little at a time. Start with the weak ones.
No. Actually,
Down, boy.
Boulder, have you ever killed a snake?
You would like
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
So you know that the best way to kill a snake
Thank you.
is to take off its head.
This is true.
Well, that's my plan for
Otherwise,
the
the
orcs.
head will still be able to bite you,
Yes.
even though you have
And I think
severed its body into twain.
that if we get rid of the leader of the orcs, the rest of the orcs can be persuaded to release our people and change the way everyone lives so that they no longer need us and we will be free of them. The battle that I think we need to fight is with their leader. If we get rid of him, all of our goals can potentially be realized.
So we need to get him alone.
Yes,
How do we do that?
I'm working on it. Rain and Zevari are working on convincing all the non-leader orcs that their leader has been lying to them. So if they can convince all the other orcs that that guy is not really their friend, they won't be too upset when we take him down. That's the two-pronged plan. They're working on that because we got to eliminate. We don't want to have any backup. We want it to be a us versus him, and that's it. And if they don't support him, that's our best shot. The other aspect of the plan, of course, will be getting to him, because presumably he is in the big tower.
That would make sense. Thematically.
So...
I would stay in the big tower if we had a big tower.
The gist of my plan is basically get into the big tower, take down the big orc, come down, tell the other orcs, hey, the frogs, we're leaving. You guys can go on doing what you're doing. We're going to take the frogs and we're going to go. That's the plan.
I understand. So, you will tell me when it is time for killing.
Oh, yeah. You're going to be a big part of the killing. For sure.
Okay.
I have a feeling the person in your dagger that you talked to...
Epiphany.
Mm-hmm. I think, as much as you'd like a large number of souls, this one particular dude who is sort of imbued with the power of a large number of souls is also going to be like a really good get.
Seems reasonable.
I thought you might feel that way.
I feel like you were eating like bugs.
Juicy.
Juicy bugs.
You're just
like
peeling them like a cheese stick.
Like a slug or something.
It's a banana slug. But
Oh my
peeling like
God.
a banana.
Oh, God.
I can't live under these conditions.
Gooey part's in the middle.
Yep. For free.
Thanks, everybody. I'll remember this all in therapy.
I would have paid nothing. No, I wouldn't have. I'm a cheapskate.
Get the slimy.
The secret is you gotta pop the pill bug in the back so he unfurls so you can scoop out all the goodies.
Oh.
Slimy. Crunchy. Also, I'm thinking of Emperor's New Groove. I always think of the bug.
Yep.
Yeah.
100% what I was referencing.
Yes. I understand. I do not like it, but I understand.
We need art of Dart and Cusco doing it.
Yeah, I agree. Boulder he'll kind of like stop and, think for a second, and then he'll say, so we need someone to get us in that tower.
Yeah. And that's where I think Talrin comes in. Because Talrin's dad is somebody kind of important within, like, the military structure of the orc situation.
So he is responsible for many deaths.
Potentially. But he also has access to, like, the inner sanctum. Or can at least get us close to it.
This is true.
And as I've said before, our number one goal is not slaughtering everyone who's hurt us, as much fun as I'm sure that would be. It's getting our people free.
This is true. Propagate. Liberate.
Yeah.
Those are more important than exterminate, unfortunately. But also fortunately. I wish to have a family of my own someday. I did not think it was possible, but you have inspired me.
Samaria is dying over there.
She's tearing her shirt open and screaming.
Not sexually.
Not like actually.
But like in a werewolf, Super Saiyan type of way.
Well, that's the idea here. We're trying to create a bright future for all frog folk. And liberation is the first step. Do I have you at my back on this one?
I will follow you until the end. Beyond the end. My king. I'm with you.
I'm gonna give him a big old hug.
And he's like really stiff and weird. He's like, I don't understand. But then he like puts an arm around a sticky arm and just awkwardly sort of stands there and kind of like hugs you back.
All right. So I feel like I have multiple layers of like children that I need to get back to. They're all being
It's
under
like the
someone's
Matrix,
care.
but you're a dad.
There's so much, yeah.
The dad
There's those
tricks.
Russian nesting dolls, and each
Of
one
children.
just has more kids in it.
You have a whole
So-
staff for your children. Making jobs.
It's like 97% of the reason I make money.
Parenthood.
Okay, I guess the next thing would be to meet back up with them when it's safe to do so and discuss next steps.
Ham fact it up. Hey everybody.
Hi, God.
Hello, God.
God here. The ham fact this time is green flags. So tell us your character's green flags.
I read through a list of them again, like I did with the red flags, and I feel like Dart has a few of them to like some degree, but I feel like if I'm gonna zero in on one of them, it's he does the right thing even when he knows nobody is watching. Vis-a-vis the like shopping cart. Like, not only does he put his shopping cart back, and it's like if there's like a small and large like slot for each type of cart, and he sees that some carts are in the wrong one, he will move them and put them in the other like correct thing. Because it's the right thing to do.
Good Dart behavior.
Whatever the D&D equivalent of that is. I don't know if there's shopping carts.
When you return your lily pad.
Yeah.
When you return your carriage. That's a good one.
I think a green flag for Dart is that anytime like a kid is involved, their safety becomes the priority in that scene. That's God sharing their dark green flag.
Godly green flag.
The green goddess.
Your dressing is dynamite.
I am inspired by things that happened today in my life. And so a green flag for Reign is that she makes people feel comfortable with her presence, I guess. Just like works hard that like it's definitely a trauma response, right? Like, don't get me wrong.
It's the fawn response.
It's the like making sure everyone around her is like is evaluating everyone's moods and things like that. But like she makes sure that everyone feels comfortable who she is interacting with, unless they deserve otherwise.
Unless. Asterisk mark.
Yeah, I think a green flag for Reign is that she's always really kind to animals and like creatures and stuff. She's always like, Flux isn't just like a pet to her, like Flux is a person. She respects like life, and regardless of their, level of humanity, or so to speak.
Thanks.
Good job, Reign.
Yay. Godly green flag. Yay. For Zevari, I think her green flag would be her dedication, I would say. Like, once she has like made up her mind about something, she is all in, and
She has to make up her mind.
yeah, but once she does it, she's all in. Of course, that can be like a bad thing. She can dedicate herself to the wrong things and take things a little bit too far, but nobody can say that she's not giving it her all.
Friendly green flag.
The godly green flag for Zevari is it's kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie, but no, I think a green flag for Zevari is that when it comes down to it, Zevari is gonna fight for her fucking friends. Like, Zevari will tear a hole in her head if it means that she can accomplish something for her, like, friends, like for her found family, or like, the people she believes in. Like, she will you know, she's kind of like self-sacrificing, which is, you know, it's a double-edged sword, but I do think that it comes from a place of caring, you know, and a place of like love, and dedication, like you had said. So that's kind of my Zevari green flag.
Ham fact it down.
This podcast is brought to you by our Patreon. Become a patron today at patreon.com/rollforthpod. Gain access to exclusive perks like premium ham facts. It's roughly double the ham. D-mail letters. Sorry folks, no nudes. Connect with our Discord community. Access Patreon exclusive campaigns. And more. Become a patron today.
The orcs, Talrin and Verlin, as well as Craig, are kind of spreading the word and letting people know about the funeral. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's kind of what we're starting with. And then we're doing flyers after the funeral. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, if you guys,
We leave some at the tavern.
Basically,
the what is it? Not the sip and swallow, or what?
the stiff and stout.
Stiff and stout, not sip and swallow. Got it. Stiff and stout. Stiff and stout.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of a similar concept, I suppose.
We'll just call it the double entendre.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so and Craig will he'll try to be discerning about who he hands it out to. And so we can say that they continue to spread the news until noon, where everyone will gather at the graveyard. You guys can choose to attend the funeral.
Rain will want to attend the funeral with Verlin.
We'll go.
And then at that point, as sometime after the funeral, Glasha will meet up with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys can discuss kind of what's next. Does that sound...
That's the game plan.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you guys would have time to meet up with Dart in that case, while Talrin and Verlin and Craig are sort of spreading the news and things are kind of getting ready for the funeral. You have like a couple of hours.
So I guess we send a note to Dart that says meet us halfway, right? Like, so.
Well, yeah, I mean,
How far out? It's like the outskirts of the village.
he's at the, I think it was like, cause you guys like dropped a house and it was only like 30 minutes out or so.
Okay, so
we
then
can
we'll
just
go.
go.
We'll go to the house.
Yeah.
Take it to the house.
Yeah, so doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. You guys go to the house. It's an uneventful walk. Because like, especially near like villages and stuff, there's so much orc activity that there's like less wildlife, there's less danger, essentially. Mm-hmm. So pretty simple walk. You guys make it back, no problem. As you arrive, you can see that Dart and Boulder were having kind of an awkward hug. You can see it like through the window.
We shouldn't.
Should we wait?
Yeah.
Let's give him like 5-10 minutes.
And you hear this as you guys are hugging. You're like, okay, let's back up. How long do you think it's been? All right, wait. How do frogs mate again?
I try not to think about that, Rain.
Isn't it hugging?
What are they doing? What did we just see?
Wait, now I gotta look at my fucking
Is Boulder-
facts again.
Is Boulder a girl?
No, I don't.
I've never asked.
Is he old enough?
Are we?
How?
They like stop hugging.
It's called amplexus, and it is a process where the male grasps the female from behind, typically around the waist.
But here's the thing: we wouldn't.
So really, frogs do it from the back. The front to front hug is
Okay,
is all good.
style.
Yeah, we do it froggy style.
No, they're not
Solid.
they're not doing it froggy style. You're right. That's not happening. That's not happening.
remember
That's friend to
frog-
friend.
You remember that kind of thing?
I try to give my friend privacy and understand when to go see a saucy puppet show. You know what I mean?
Man, I haven't heard that one in a while.
The door opens and Boulder's just staring at you guys. Welcome back. I am glad you have not perished. Where are your companions? Did they perish?
No.
They're non-perishable.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what Dart says from his side.
He seems slightly disappointed.
They're not perishable.
I can drop this orc disguise. Let me just...
I have to keep HawkinsReign.
yeah.
But she like Flux relaxes.
Boulder will, he kind of like, he watches you drop the disguise and he's like, good. And then you say, something about it. And you're like, I like HawkinsReign. I think
HawkinsReign staying for a while. Thank you. And she like throws her black raven cloak open and it's like
Super gothy.
super gothy underneath. And just like she's super tall and like she just like gets onto the ground and starts like stretching. Yeah. Tauren, our companions are spreading the word of Lokara's funeral at noon as we are burying her remains in her hometown. Hometown, right?
Home village.
Yeah,
Home
that's
village.
that's where her house is. He'll kind of just be like, okay.
We're doing it to gain favor as well
We have
as
missed
to
two
pay
cycles. 2 cycles of the bell. Did you know that?
No, because I was
No.
waiting for you to tell us. 2 cycles, does that mean it's twice a day that it usually happens? Or
Yeah, it usually happens once in the morning, once in the evening.
okay, keeping track. Well, that
It
means
did
we
not
don't.
happen last night. It did not happen this morning.
I feel like we don't have much time, right? Because how many cycles did it miss the last time Vren was gone?
Boulder does not.
Tauren.
Tauren said that it was like a couple of days. It was like probably about 3 days that he was gone.
Okay,
And that he knows he's like, they traveled to Umbermore. But that doesn't necessarily mean, like they can probably travel pretty quickly if they needed to, but so you really don't know, but you'll know when he's back because the cycle will continue. But yeah, he'll say we have missed 2 rings, but that is okay.
we saw a map. Do you have the map?
Yeah, I'll pull out the map.
This is Renvara. Where are the farms? Do you know? For pointing to this map. Okay.
Underground. We did find somewhat of an entrance. Probably it would be on this side,
Pointing to the left side.
pointing to the left side of the map. But the map being abstract, it's kind of hard to say.
Yeah. Okay. Dart, how are you?
Um,
It's okay to not be okay.
let's just say that my resolve has never been stronger.
Heard. Same.
I have a feeling when the final fight comes, I'm gonna have the same intensity as Mandy Patinkin. Like, I want my family back, you son of a bitch.
Yep.
It's gonna be like that.
It's definitely gonna be like that. Offer me money. Offer me money.
If I had known the direction that this campaign was going to go in, and like the direction my character was going to go in, I might have not given him the Mickey Mouse voice.
Hootie's voice 100% is the
love
best.
Hootie's
We love
voice.
Hootie's voice.
Shout out to Hootie.
I've committed so many war crimes. Mind your own fucking business.
Iconic Dart-isms.
Litria, right.
We need to re-record like all of my speeches in
Yes,
the
it's
voice.
Patreon content.
Ugh.
Dramatized audio version.
I'll put the music to it. I'll overproduce it.
Are you guys like in the house?
Yeah.
Yeah. You hear like some scratching at the door, like some like little clatter clatter.
That doth maketh me nervous.
Daru, go check that out, please.
Daru, you want Daru to like fly out the window or something?
Yeah.
Daru will swoop out of the window. And are you going to look through Daru's eyes?
Mm-hmm.
You see that it is, in broad daylight, a bat scratching at the door. It's like kind of like a medium-sized, like black and silver bat.
Does it have any?
It's flying and it's like scritching.
Have anything with it? Okay. It's a bat, you guys. I don't know.
Is it a vampire? No, it's in the daylight.
Yeah. So it can be a vampire.
As a bat, though.
But it is a bat.
Why is it? What do you want, bat?
I'm gonna open the door.
I'm not opening the door.
Open the
I'm
door.
gonna open the door.
And the bat like swoops down and flies in and kind of flies like overhead and lands like upside down, like on our like one of the rafters in the ceiling, and is looking down at you guys, and kind of like turns his head and blinks and opens its mouth. And you can see its little like bat fangs. And when it opens its mouth, you hear a voice come out from the bat. Crusaders.
They knew it.
Time is ticking. How's your progress? Because it seems like you're nowhere near Dalrath right now.
Mind your own fucking business! No, that's... we're working on it, you know?
You know, I'm a very, very busy being.
Us too.
I can't stay here for much longer.
Then why don't you come and meet us in Dalrath? We hear it's going to be a good time at the...
My dad and brother are gonna be there.
You know, just ungenerous.
Do we get a +1 because we're thinking about taking an arch-vampire?
The bat definitely like turns its head every time somebody talks, and you kind of get the feeling like Lady Serial can see you. Why would I come to Dalrath? The agreement was that you would come to me. And why has that changed?
It hasn't changed.
It hasn't changed. As stated before, we are in the middle of prior engagements at the moment. We haven't forgotten about you, Lady Serial.
If you want it faster, we might be able to expedite this process. If you meet us.
I could. Although, I have grown somewhat fond of your little pets here at the castle. I could just start killing them every day until you come back with that bow. Would you like that, Crusaders? Does that sound like a plan? Or are you gonna get me that bow?
Okay. I'm gonna grab the bat out of midair and hold it like a microphone. And be like, now just listen here, you. We know where the bow is gonna be. And we're going to the event. The people who have it will be there. And then when we get it, the first thing we're gonna do is come straight to you. Now, if you start killing the people at my castle, I'm not gonna go get that bow. I'm gonna come straight back there and deal with you. I don't want that, and you don't want that, so just let us do our job.
You want the Ham Crusaders, we'll give you the Ham Crusaders, or you give us more fucking time.
What day is the thing?
The trial is in like 6 days.
We're gonna be with the people who have the bow in 6 days.
There's also a fly.
Evil fly.
There's an evil fly.
There.
So the only one who did Mermaid Man? Yeah!
Yep. I went straight to Austin Powers, I'm sorry.
The voice coming from the bat will pause for a moment, and then she will say, I still kind of like my first plan. Do you really think that you could deal with me, considering you can't even get the bow in time?
You're the one who's asking us to get it. Seems like you can't deal with it by yourself. So if you can't deal with it, but we can, seems like the math just not math in love.
You guys are kind of like interns.
Right.
Look, we're going to be with the bow in 6 days. Can you handle that or not?
If on the 7th day you do not present yourself at the castle with the bow, I will start killing.
Lady Serial, I have a question.
Yes, you've been quite quiet, Lady Zevari. The only other lady here, you must know that I'm not being paid the respect I deserve.
Absolutely.
I can see you rolling your eyes.
I wasn't trying to hide it. I do have a question, though. The Staff of Truth, do you have any inkling where that may be yet? Or are you still caught on this little bow?
Why do you ask about the staff? Have you found it?
Well, I may have leads on it, but those leads do lead us to the woad where we currently are. If you'd like both, we would need more time. And no innocents harmed during that time. Something tells me that you don't have any other leads on that staff, do you?
You have no idea what I know.
You have no idea what we know.
I'm just saying, you could potentially have both. If we can be a little kinder to each other.
Make a group persuasion. So everyone will roll persuasion.
Question. Do I still have my double proficiency bonus from being in my natural area?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
23.
Damn.
29.
Damn.
Oh my god. I got a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Plus 14.
23, 29, 34.
How much time do you want?
I think that to be like amenable, or I'm not sure if I'm using the right word there, but like as long as you don't start abusing the hospitality of my home and killing my people,
They have been very hospitable. I will give you that.
then we will try to get things to you as quickly as possible. Our hope is that we will have at least one of the items within 7 days. And, from there, we'll send you a bet and we'll work out whether or not you want that item immediately or if you want us to go get a second item.
I would prefer a more concrete timeline, especially because things have changed on my end. I have something I must attend to.
Were you invited to something?
Absolutely not.
Is that why you must attend?
I'm not 100% sure what you're implying, Rain. But I have no interest in whatever politics you have going on.
So you have no interest in a certain emperor?
That is different and private.
Oh. Private. Oh.
What was it that you said? Mind your own fucking business.
Oh. But what did you say? It's not political?
We have a lot of different interests, Lady Sarah. You'd be surprised about what we dabble in here and there.
Even I dabble in royalty love. I get it. I get the appeal.
Not like that, right?
Dabble's a real interesting choice of word.
It's like, not like that, right?
Oh.
Yeah. If by dabble you mean...
You know what I mean. Apparently.
It doesn't matter to me. It's pursuits that I no longer care for.
One day we'll dish bish.
Tell us all about what you want these for.
Why would I ever...
Someday.
Why would I ever tell you...
It's wishful thinking. It's wishful thinking.
You think we'll be friends after this?
I mean, you just said it yourself. We're both ladies, aren't we?
That's true. I suppose I've been living outside of that system for quite some time, you could say.
Me too.
I'm not a traditional dame, but here we are. And our Frog King. We might be closer to friends than you think.
Just bring me the items in 14 days. I must leave the castle. But I will be leaving my spawn here. Now, I'm fairly certain my spawn won't hurt anyone. I can guarantee that they won't kill anyone. But
Or create any more spawn.
learning to control their impulses. But it's the best I've got. My hands are tied. I'm sure you understand.
And I'm sure you understand if anyone gets harmed in your absence or in your presence, that time will be added as well, because we're going to come back, ruin our progress that we've already made. That is your choice.
I will ensure that my spawn does not harm anyone who doesn't wish to be harmed. They're very persuasive.
Heard.
Very persuasive.
The bat, who's just like,
Start as a Megan Thee Stallion.
again, kind of turns its head and looks at Rain, and then Zevari, and then Dart, and then Boulder. And she'll say, curious. I haven't seen a frogling in quite some time. I see you're pursuing other goals. That makes sense. You rat catchers are kind of distractible. But
And you don't really see the bigger picture.
I mean, heavy
I
is
see
the head.
pictures much larger than you could imagine, I'm sure.
Time will show how much this will be impactful. How much we need for this to happen. For us to get that bow.
Get me the bow.
That's what we're doing. Don't hurt our people. I feel like we're doing the same thing. Enjoy some food. Relax. Morag has tea.
You know, Morag does have some very interesting stories. I will give you that much.
Go
been
spill the
chatting
tea with
up.
Morag. I highly recommend.
God. This is what I have my followers locked up for.
But yes, so Lady Saria will agree to a 14-day truce, but she will not be at the castle. She will say one other thing. If you revoke my invitation to the castle while I am gone, I will retaliate. And so will my spawn. They are unquestionably loyal to me.
Understood.
Same.
I'm glad we could have this talk.
It was so
Next time,
lovely.
let it be in person.
We would love that. Get, face to face.
She says, I'm telling the bat to squint. Is he squinting?
Not really.
Dart's holding the bat too tight. It's got like a buggy eye going.
It's just pushing its eyes out more. No, you look ridiculous. That's why you should be here yourself.
If you really want me to show up, I can. Is that an invitation?
Not here, love. Good one.
And she will leave the bat, who just the bat just starts freaking out and just.
Let it go, Dart.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
And just
It's a
as
normal
soon as
bat
you
now.
let it go, it falls to the ground for a second, the thud, and then gets up and it's and it's bright outside, so it just flies up into the corner of the room of the house. So it doesn't want to go outside.
Oh boy, somebody get a tennis racket.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! And Boulder will be or a large book. The bat's scared in the corner.
I'm gonna sticky tongue it and spit it out the window.
Zevari. She's personal with Dane. Maybe in a past life. Pre-vampire life, maybe.
Dane's not that old.
How old is Dane?
Like, mid-50s.
I mean, how old is Serial?
I'm assuming old as fucking dust.
You don't know. But, I will say, have you guys seen her?
No.
No, you haven't seen her.
Is she hot? You described her.
I would say that she looks old for an elf.
Oh, so she's old.
But she's also a vampire, which would make her look a little bit more decrepit than normal, but like she's like a fully mature elf.
So she's
before she became a vampire. That much I think would be clear if you saw her.
Okay.
I think based on her unladylike behavior, she at least predates the aristocracy.
She's very old.
Otherwise, she'd know to not act like that.
I feel like there's no
Serial.
way that Emperor Dane is that young. Just thinking about his face in the hive mind. It's like he looks so much older or younger than that.
He's smirking at you in your mind.
Hotly.
He really is.
Hotly.
Damn, maybe Zaris is right.
He was wearing heels.
Whoa. Heels.
The hotter you are, the better the leader. Is that really true?
What, right? She's like, actually,
nothing.
you just mumble that out loud.
Mm-hmm. Nothing. Dane's pretty hot and looks
What?
younger.
Can't even remember really the last time I saw him. I was probably like a teenager. And yeah, I guess like he looked young then, but I mean, I just chalked it up to amazing skincare.
I mean, rich people do have better skincare. I don't know. I feel like,
I mean, if she has some sort of relationship with Dane, that doesn't mean it's positive.
this is true.
You know, maybe they have issues.
Rain wants the tea. But she's not going to do anything right now for it.
Nosy.
She is.
Not to like put too hard of a note on this, but I feel like since our timeline is so hard,
I know, but this is what's going on in Rain's head.
Because like, I feel like we haven't realized this yet. She's now threatening my favorite non-child NPC, Razalax.
Mm-hmm.
And if anything happens to me, anything happens to Razalax,
Everyone gets it.
we riot. Like it's
And Morak.
all goals are out the window.
So after we're done dealing with vampires and shit, we gotta get the grounds hollowed at this point. I've had a hollow scroll raring to go. It's in my back pocket right now.
So, is Talrin with us?
No, not currently.
It's like the main trio in
But
Boulder.
we can say that like Talrin and Berlin are planning on meeting back up at this house before the funeral. If you guys think that maybe that's what you would have planned.
No, I guess what I need to talk to him about can wait until after the funeral.
But yeah, if you guys don't have anything else you want to address, we can move forward to funeral time.
Funeral time. Say goodbye to little Clara.
They had to have time to make funeral potatoes.
Have time to make
Those that know,
potato.
Dart and Boulder, you guys have some time. If you wanted to do something during this time, you could.
That spot that I saw when we were going there, the like...
Oh, the ruins.
The ruins where the marble was. Do I have time to like potentially go investigate that?
Yeah, I would say you guys could go check that out.
Give that more depth.
Yeah, for sure. That makes sense. Yeah, and you would remember where it is. You have that natural explorer. So yeah, it'd be easy for you to trek your way back there. Boulder he's kind of perks up at the idea. He's like, that's a good idea. I thought it was pretty interesting.
Might find something,
So you two will head over to the strange ruins that were mixed into like a rocky outcropping over in Lorran-Dar. You meet up with Talrin and Verlin, who, just run right up to you and are like, hey, everything's going great. And you can kind of feel that, like, the mood in the town is somber comparatively to what it was before. There's kind of just like a sadness in the air. It's really weirdly contrasted by like Talrin and Verlin, because like they're compartmentalizing and Talrin is excited to see you guys. But yeah, he'll say it's going great. I think a lot of people are gonna attend, most of the town. I wish that we had time to get people from the town over, but because Lokara, she treated a lot of people from everywhere, and also worked in the city. And anyway,
you can always encourage them to come and visit and leave a flower. Or something.
Yeah, that's a good point. And then we can put the flyers and the pamphlets next to the
or like make flowers out of the pamphlets.
We could do like a vigil or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Make this a place for people to come mourn.
Oh, yeah.
And learn what happened to her. This is where her truth pamphlet is her, like, grave is just, like, what happened to her.
Altar.
And, like, people want to know what happened, and they're going to come to her grave to mourn and learn what happened and learn more. Maybe we can put more about the life of Lokara in it, too, so it's not just the negative. There are, like, pieces about Lokara.
Present her as the whole person that she was.
Yes.
And then also show the whole fact of what happened to her. And hopefully other people will understand that if this happened to Lokara, such a high-ranking priestess,
who else could this happen to?
Exactly. Let their minds wander a bit.
Just hit them with the truth. Plant that seed. But still telling the life respectfully, since we are leaving it at her grave.
Right, of course. We're doing our best. I mean, we could also leave something at her house, too. We could do, like, a vigil there. That way it's not, like, directly on her grave.
Yeah.
I think more people would like that.
A lot of people, like, visited her house for, like, remedies and stuff.
Yeah,
and they'll know where that is.
Maybe they can leave messages of, like, on the walls or something at her home.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're actually going through that, like, residential part to get to the graveyard anyway, so I can show you her house. And, he's kind of, like, walking you through town. The town is, like I said, the mood's a bit more somber, but there's more people kind of out and about. He kind of takes you down this, like, sort of, like, side path, and you start to see, like, little houses that are kind of dotted here and there. They're, like brick houses, all with wooden shingles, and a lot of them are kind of, are colorful. They're a little bit faded, but painted with, like, there's, like, an orange house, there's a blue house, there's
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Colorful.
Lokara's house is pink.
Aww.
And it has, like, heavy vines sort of growing, or, like, up trellises up the sides of it. It's a very, like, small sort of house, and it has, like, a thatched roof instead of, like, the wooden shingles that other people's houses have. And you can also see that the chimney comes out, like, of the top of, like, the middle of the roof, and it's, like, very large. Probably something that would support, like, a really big cauldron, or, like, a very large oven type deal. You can see that there are a variety of, like, medicinal herbs. There's, like, a small herb garden in the front yard, and then off to the side there's a side yard with additional, like, herbs that were growing.
I want to make an herb bouquet for her, like, memorial.
Oh, that's nice.
Just like some flowers from her own garden that she grew.
Yeah. Yeah, she has, like, medicinal flowers, medicinal herbs.
Not to, like, I don't want to, like, take too much, right? I want to leave some medicinal herbs for, like, people to use, but, like, just like a small bouquet for her funeral.
And off to the side of the house, like near that, the larger garden area, there's like, lines of twine that are like run, like along the roof, and there's herbs hanging upside down, drying. Some of it is weed.
Rain grabs that. Orc weed. Give me that orc weed.
The orc dank.
It's called
What is it
Orcish
called?
Kush.
Orcish Kush?
Yes.
Orc Kush? Orcish? I can't do it. I'm trying to put orc in Kush.
It's like, it's kind
Orc
of
Kush.
OG Kush, but it's original orc.
ORC Kush.
ORC Kush.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's earthy, but also has kind of like a zesty orangey.
It could be Lokara Kush, too.
What's that? Lokusha. I'm sorry. Kushkara? No.
Kush Carl.
But yeah, it's got like it's very earthy, but it's also got like a citrusy sort of orangey zest to it and little orange hairs. And it's good stuff. That's good stuff. She's not fucking around. You know, he's like, this could be, you know, the perfect place to set something up. And you make like a little herb bouquet. And he'll kind of continue to like walk you guys down the road. You can see that there are people like sort of coming out of their houses and going in the same direction. It's a very small town, so you kind of see everybody already gathering.
Morning wear.
And yeah, and a lot of people kind of, it's like morning wear, but it's like stuff that was like quickly thrown together. Like it's not like perfect, right? Like people are just wearing their darkest clothes that they could, you know, quickly pull out of their closet. Some of them have like, you know, like dark graphic tees from their favorite band. They're like, that's the best I got. I didn't have time to go to In Stitches. So but yeah, so you can see that there are already people gathering in their morning wear. Some people do have like veils and stuff.
Rain is ready in goth rain.
Oh my god, yeah, you totally fit in. As you get
I definitely have a bouquet of her flowers, though.
As you get closer to the graveyard, you do start to smell this kind of like, it's a pretty foul, sour odor coming from the tannery. It's like the smell of like fat being boiled off of, you know, hide sort of thing. So there's just kind of this like,
it's like driving
stench.
by a dog food factory.
Yeah, kind of.
That's what people say Decatur smells like. So smells like home.
And the graveyard is relatively small. There are headstones, and it's like it's fenced off with like a, you know, pretty simple wooden fence, but it is like well kept. There is an iron gate to it, which the gate doors are open, and there is like somebody who is finishing digging a fresh grave, and they are digging like a full-sized grave, you know, for Lokara. And there's, you know, people, like I said, starting to gather. Somebody puts like basically like a crate down, and pries it open, and inside of the crate is 6 packs of like alcoholic beverages. And people, and so like there's, you know, there's ale getting passed around and whatnot.
Like ginger beer is
Beer as well.
Big there, just because of all the like medicinal herbs and stuff.
Oh yeah, for
That
sure.
shit's good for you.
And for those who don't drink ginger beer,
We got ginger ale.
and yes, and also
Something with like lemongrass
Ale.
and chamomile.
yeah,
Oh, I'm sleepy now.
dang, yeah,
Just to calm people down.
But yeah, there's always like food and drink at orcish funerals. So, you know, you can smell that kind of like mixes with the horrible like smell of the tannery. But you can smell like a stew brewing. In one of the like, there's like a couple of houses that are nearby the funeral. And there's like I guess like essentially a funeral home, and there's the smell of like stew coming from the funeral home.
In preparation, I take about half a yard of my fancy fabric, and I wrap her box with it so that the box is still showing, but she is dressed in the finest fabric of her town.
That's so nice.
Green flag.
Yeah, that's a green flag. Yeah,
Being
for sure.
culturally sensitive.
The box that Lokara is in is gingerly placed inside of a wooden coffin that's like lined with like a soft sort of like fabric and like hay, like a hay sort of bed type situation. They just kind of place and they have it on like a pedestal, and they just kind of place the box on the inside, and they have the casket like open. Yeah, it's very similar to like Vaslorian funerals. In that sense, it kind of, if I'm sure Zevari's been to a Vaslorian funeral. It's Umbermore has their own tradition surrounding it, but they also kind of do a similar thing. Verlin will be the one who goes up to do the speaking about Lokara. She quickly put together like a veil and like a black robe. Luckily, you guys were at the inn stitches, so she was able to buy some black fabric really quick and kind of throw something together. And she will go up in front of everyone. Who there's also like a drummer who comes up, and he is going to sort of like softly with a hand drum play a song, like a kind of a somber drumming, a soft sort of rumbling almost. It's more like the vibration more so than you can even really hear it. And then someone else is going to join in with a violin.
I feel like Rain joins in. Probably just like singing. Just like no real words, just like yeah.
We can hum and sing.
Humming and singing along with the things. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll performance.
If there was ever a dance circle at like international events, I was in it and likely was one of the starting members. So like I feel like this is up what Rain would do. 22.
Yeah, you harmonize easily with the two musicians that are playing music. They didn't have time to like get a band together, but they're playing. I mean, you kind of get the vibe. It sounds like a sort of like a traditional funeral song, but it has like a slightly lively rhythm to it with the drum. Both somber and
I feel like it's
kind of like a heartbeat.
It's somber, but it still celebrates her life.
Yeah,
right? It's like that balance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Flore Requiem. Sorry, I'm such a nerd.
Verlin will clear her throat and say to her people, we convene here today to honor our beloved High Priestess, Lokara the Unyielding. Lokara was a treasured member of our community. More than that, she was a pillar that stood tall against the tests of time and hardship. She guided us through this land and taught us all how to survive the harshness of the woad. And you can see some like nods. And she goes on to say, she sustained us from her garden and guided us through our spiritual journeys. She offered counsel without judgment and faced danger without fear. When my father was injured, his legs severed by the maw of a giant crocodile, infection threatened to take his life. Where other healers said he would never recover, Lokara didn't give up on him. Her surgical precision and dedication saved his life. When we were wrought with disease nearly a decade ago now, Lokara led our healers and earned her title by her mantra that she would whisper to the sick and dying. Moran Narashk, Rashna Moran. Death never yields, never yield to death. My heart is heavy, but I am honored to lay our dear friend to rest today. Please join me in prayer as we say our final goodbyes. Yeah. And she kind of just hangs her head, and everyone will pray. You can kind of hear just like sort of these mumblings to Grumpsh. And there's, somebody is like softly crying. And there's just a long sort of silence that kind of hangs over everything. And then people start standing up and coming to the casket and laying down offerings. And slowly but surely, like, the formalness will start to kind of like break up and sort of fade, and people will start kind of talking and mingling, drinking, and the funeral home director he will sort of gesture for everyone to like leave the graveyard. They close the casket, and everyone gets kind of like funneled into this like the funeral home, which has like a dining hall.
Could you please say the death never yields thing one more time, please? Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you in a you were fucking flowing.
Death never yields, never yield to death. I gave it like some orcish as well, but it's just something I made up that I thought sounded good.
If you just want to send it to the chat,
I will send it to the chat.
Perfect.
And that's where she got her name, the Unyielding. But yeah, and as everyone's being sort of, ushered into the funeral home, and I presumably, Reign, you left the bouquet.
Yes, I did, of her own grown flowers.
A lot of people were bringing like medicinal herbs, and stuff, and even, one person's like, she made the salve for me, and he like he smears some of the salve on top of the the wood of the casket. Yeah, there's a lot of tears, and there's a lot of rumbling stomachs, as sadness always makes people hungry.
The funeral potatoes were
everyone's
ready.
kind of, and it's probably like at the funeral there was probably like a good 35 people, which is a really good turnout. It's a very small town. That's not most everyone in the town, but it was extremely short notice. So like Talon will remark how he's surprised at like how many people were able to come out. And
buy the food, I guess, or where do we want the pamphlets to be?
But as you guys are,
because it's at her house, right?
You guys are going to, so it's like a funeral home.
Okay,
that's like,
so the pamphlets are at her house. Okay.
Yeah. And so you guys are all kind of going towards that funeral home. As you're like sort of traveling there, Reign, make another perception check for me.
27.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that definitely makes up for the
12.
Yeah. So you
14.
As you guys are kind of like walking along with the crowd over to the funeral home, walking and rolling, you have an opportunity to kind of like look around at everyone for a second. You didn't really have the chance to do that before.
I wait back and actually just like scan and like take a second.
Yeah, and you notice that there is an orcish man who seems to be he keeps like looking over at you guys. He seems to be kind of keeping an eye on you. You get kind of a weird vibe. He's a sort of thin, actually kind of short orcish man. He is he's wearing a kind of like a wide brimmed duster hat. And yeah, he just kind of like shifty eyes over a little bit at you guys, and he's going to the dining hall with everyone else.
Hey, Talron.
What's up?
Who's that guy?
What guy?
There's a guy over there. Don't make it too much of a distraction.
What? He's like looks
Oh my
over and you're like,
God.
don't look. He looks over at the guy who immediately just like turns his head. He goes, what guy? You mean that guy?
Yeah, who is that? He keeps
one in the
looking at
hat?
me. Yeah, he keeps looking at us.
Oh, that's old man Klein. He's just kind of a weirdo.
I think more than that.
He's always got his nose in everyone's business. He probably hasn't seen you guys around before, but I mean,
Does he speak common?
yeah, of course. Most of us do.
You're right. Ring goes up to him. He's like,
At this point, you know, you guys are probably like going into the funeral home, or like
yeah, so
you
she
catch him
sits
right
next to
outside,
him.
or
No,
like
she
you
sits
sit
next to him.
Okay, so yeah, and you guys are being served funeral potatoes, stew, sausage.
She gets behind him in line, or across in line if it's like a buffet.
Yeah, it's like a buffet.
Is it like she wants to be like across from him.
Okay, across at the buffet
Yeah.
getting food.
Mm-hmm.
And
she says
he's kind of like he's very much like avoiding eye contact with you when you see him. You see him kind of a bit better. He's a thin, short, orcish man with finely shaved tusks, and you know, and he has the hat. He's got kind of like he looks to be he's kind of like later middle age, and he has sort of a grayish skin tone. But yeah, you're kind of looking at him.
I say Lokara's thing, right? Like, but in Orcish as best as I can. The Moran Narash Nelramoran, or
That's how Rand says it.
And he'll kind of like he'll smile a little bit, and he'll say Rosh no Moran. And
Rosh no. So one more time, sorry.
Rosh no Moran, and
Rosh no Moran.
he's kind of like looking at you, kind of like he after you say it one more time, he's like right. He kind of looks a little annoyed. Make a history check with advantage.
25.
So with the 25, he's correcting you on your Orcish, and you're getting a really good look at him. You recognize his eyes as eyes that were on you when you were in the amethyst, whatever that was.
And where was he on, like, in relation to where Dane was?
Far away. He was like on the edge.
Okay. And like, where would, like, okay.
Because like it's basically like you kind of saw all the eyes in a dome around you, you know, sort of like they were observing the sanctum.
Yeah.
And yeah, like he was like kind of like lower and smaller, whereas like some of the higher up eyes were maybe a little bit larger.
Okay.
Or, you know,
He was a distant star.
he's a distant, but you recognize those eyes as and as soon as like you realize you recognize them, you also see that he recognizes you and is trying to play it off.
And we're just like sitting there scooping potatoes.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be.
Yeah, they're both like trying to not
At
be
each other.
just shaking, scooping potatoes. Your potato scoops clash in the potato bowl, and he's like, "Excuse me."
Oh no, I wanted that potato.
And he will try to shuffle away from you as fast as he can, but he's not going to leave the event.
Rain definitely goes to his table.
Oh my god.
God, did he flip a coin or something?
He might as well have.
He's connected to Dane.
Oh, no, I know. I was just teasing.
Well,
Zevari, what are you doing? You probably noticed that Rain's being
tailing
weird.
someone.
Yeah, tailing someone.
Being weird is a better
Here's the
description.
thing. She sees it. She's like, "Oh, Rain is being weird again.
Being weird again.
There's got to be a reason for it."
Again.
Um,
Someone was being weird.
Rain? Just like tap you as like this guy's like going.
Yeah, Litria. This is my new friend. I didn't catch his name though. I don't remember what my goth name was.
I think it's still just God's Rain.
But I feel like it can't be Rain.
You're Rain, but like from the sky.
Let the rain fall down.
Maybe it's Raven.
And I'm in my Raven cloak. It's
And you're the
Raven.
master
I'm
of
part
ravens.
Raven.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining that you were like, oh, this is Litria. And he was like, Litria. Right.
But I'm an orc. I'm Orkvar.
And I'm Raven. Because I know that he knows that I'm Rain. Like,
Yeah. And he's like, sorry, I'm not like here to make friends. My name's Klein.
oh, Klein. You already know that we're friends though, right?
And if he looks at Zavari's like lost. She's like, what the fuck?
He looks at you he like feigns confusion.
We're friends over potatoes. And just like pretends like it's, of course it's potatoes.
Oh yeah, the potato clash. Hey,
I could give you this potato if you wanted.
no thanks.
What is this weird tension
I
over
have
a potato?
I have a girlfriend. So
I have a partner. You're fine. This is not what that is. You just like interest me. I feel like we're connected somehow.
Well, that's I'm kind of just a regular guy. I don't know why I would be interesting to you.
Yeah. I mean, regular
Zevari.
guys can get away with a lot of things,
Zavari's just like, what? I feel like I should start backing away slowly.
How did you know Lokara? He kind of just tries to change the subject, and he's got kind of a distant look in his eye.
We know Verlin. I know Verlin. I'm connected to her.
Oh, okay.
And she's
yeah.
really passionate about Lokara, and I helped make the box that she is currently in.
Oh, okay.
How are you connected?
How did you help make the box? Do you know if she died?
She...
No.
Zevari, roll perception.
Ooh. Well, you said it was perception?
Yeah.
22.
22. Okay, so with a 22, you notice that so you guys are in like a funeral home. It kind of has these like heavy curtains over the windows, and they're kind of drawn open to let in the light. And you're kind of looking over at those curtains, and you see that one of them moves on its own.
I'm really glad I didn't go to this funeral.
Me too.
Yeah, you see something. You see the curtain kind of like it kind of like looks like it's like bunched up for a second, like it's being tugged on, and then it sort of like flaps. And there's not really a breeze. It's unusual. It's definitely unusual.
Casually make my way over and be like, oh, okay, Rain, that's Rain. That's great, Raven. You and your potato friend have a good time.
Potato buddies! We're spuddies!
I think I have to use the restroom. And he kind of like gets up to try to excuse himself. And Zevari, you're walking over to the window.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like when you walk over, what are you doing?
Just like, looking around it, peering around. Just, as people walk past, we're like, oh, hi. Oh, so sad what happened.
Okay, yeah. So you're kind of like you've got your eyes peeled. You're kind of looking around. You're trying to be aware. Give me another perception check.
Rain is also not following him. She's gonna let him go because she's gonna stay within range of Zevari.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna use my inspiration for that. That wasn't good at all. 16.
16. So with a 16, you're kind of like looking over. You don't see anything at first, but then your eye kind of wanders over you. There's like almost like you register some movement in your peripheral vision. Your eye wanders over to the table with the food, and you see a sausage like a floating in the air by itself, and a bite being taken out of it, and then it disappearing. And that's all the time I have for you today.
Oh my fucking god.
Thank you for listening to Roll Forth. This has been the Empire Initiative featuring Samaria Hawkins as Lady Zevari / Lady Litria, Ryan Musgrove as King Dart of the Hopkins, Rachel Voss as Rain Vosgrove, and our wonderful MD, Shanna Cantu. Make sure to follow our socials, like, subscribe, do all the things, and yeah, please stay safe, friends.
Can I get one thing? Before you leave the plane, God? Is it something that, like, I feel like my third eye could, like, tap into?
So your third eye would reveal illusions.
Okay, so not necessarily.
It depends on what kind of invisibility it is. You don't have any way of determining that, like, from here. But basically, if it's like an invisibility that comes from like an inherent ability of the creature, or like a potion or something, as far as you understand your power, you don't think you'd be able to dispel it. But if it was like a spell causing the invisibility, it is an illusion spell, so you would be able to dispel it.
Okay.
So it's just kind of like a matter of, and that's also just based on like probably Zavari's understanding of the power currently.
It's not like Asmodeus tells her fucking
yeah,
dick.
I was like, I know.
God damn. That's not you, DM. It's shit. My girl don't know what's going on ever.
Yeah, I'm trying to contextualize it for Zevari, but like for you, yes, it dispels illusions.
Okay.
So any sort of illusion, basically, it can dispel.
Okay.
But like, so just as a random example, like a mimic changing its form, you wouldn't be able to see through that, right? But anybody who's like casting an invisibility spell, or if they have like
minor illusion.
Or minor illusion.
Your ass is gross.
Like a chameleon type effect, or anything that, exactly, silent image.
Okay.
Mask of many faces.
Yeah.
So does she know where Shadow Viper is all the time?
If she uses her eye, she could, yeah, I mean.
Gotta keep an eye out for Celine? Or?
Yeah, because he uses kind of like probably like a chameleon type spell ability. But yeah.